Good morning, children. This is A. Manoj Kumar, working in Oxford High School, Pugunduru. We have been discussing about Africa. Now, in this session, I will explain you climate in Africa. If you, if I ask you regarding climate of India, what you will say, sir? We have three seasons, sir. Summer season, winter season, and rainy season, sir. If you observe India, in different places we have different climatic conditions, sir. The places which are near to sea coast, then these states experiencing moderate climate, and the places which are far away from the sea area, so in winter time there are severe winter, temperatures are dropping heavily, and in summer season temperatures are rising heavily. Like that information we will give. Okay na? But if you see Africa, conditions are different. If you see India, which line passes middle of India? Tropic of Cancer passes middle of India. But the condition is totally different. Whose perspective? Africa perspective. If you see Africa, middle of Africa, which line passes? Yes. Which line? Equator. Equator divides Africa into two halves, northern part and southern part. Okay, na? Above the equator, then Tropic of Cancer passes. Below the equator, Tropic of Capricorn passes. Between these two, that means, so above the equator and below the equator, tropical zone existed. Okay, na? So that there temperatures are very high, hot conditions prevailed. Where in tropical zone, generally hot conditions are prevailing. That means temperatures are very high. If you are passes towards the towards the top part of equator or bottom part of the equator, that is which zone? Tropical zone. Generally then temperatures are very high. Okay, na? Such a zone existed in Africa. If you move furtherly, which zone occurs? Then, if you move furtherly, temperate zone occurs. See, regarding tropical zone. In tropical zone, then temperatures are very high. There is no winter season. Okay, na? Then temperate zone experiencing winter season and summer season. Okay, na? Such a conditions are prevailed in Africa. In Africa, equator line passing, at the same time Tropic of Cancer is passing, at the same time Tropic of Capricorn also passing. Okay, na? These three lines are passes through Africa. If you see any continent, such a speciality not having remaining continents, but Africa having such a speciality. These three lines passes through Africa. Okay, now that is the speciality of Africa. Then due to the equator, then equator, just now I mentioned you, equator passes middle of the Africa, then that is equatorial zone. Generally in equatorial zone, then rains are occurring heavily. Okay, na? Then so every day continuously rain is occurring. Due to that, then forest area is enormous, very large forest area develops in that particular area. Tropical forest, those are all tropical forest. We can find so many wildlife in that particular zone. Okay, na? Such a zone existed in then central and western part of Africa. If you open your textbook, then in your textbook 3 or 4 images given. If you keenly observe it, then you are easily understand that point. Okay, see climate. If you look at Africa on the globe, you will find that the equator passes through its middle. Just now I explained you. Then thus Africa is divided into northern and southern parts. Okay, now the zone between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn is the hottest region of the world. Very, very important. Just now I mentioned you. The zone between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn is the hottest region of the world. There is hardly any winter here. This is also known as the tropic region. That also I mentioned you. This is tropic region. So just now I mentioned everything regarding this. We are discussing about the climate of Africa. This is Africa. So here, middle of Africa, this is also I explained you. These zones, tropical zones, south and north of the tropics experiences summer as well as winter. They are called temperate zone. That is also I explained you. So I am rubbing that explanation also. So regions that are hot but receive heavy rainfall have a different climate from hot regions that have scanty rainfall. Isn't it or not? Generally, they have different. See, this is equator. This is Tropic of Cancer. This is Tropic of Capricorn. These three lines passes through African continent. Equator divides Africa into two parts. Okay, this zone is called as tropical zone. Okay, na? This is tropical zone. So this zone is hottest zone in the world. This zone is hottest zone in the world. Do you understand? If you move furtherly from this zone, then a temperate zone appears. This is temperate zone. This is temperate zone. Here conditions are entirely different from here. These areas experiencing summer and winter, but this area not experiencing any kind of winter. Winter season not appears in this season, which is season tropical zone. But this is zone experiencing which one? Summer and winter. This zone also experiencing summer and winter. Regarding that, I explained you. Okay. Then regions with heavy rainfall. If you see Africa, this is equatorial region. Generally, here heavy rainfall registering. In this area, receiving heavy rainfall because this area is located very adjacent to equatorial region. Okay, na? So a large part of Africa on both sides of equator receives heavy rainfall. They are in Central and Western Africa. This is Central and Western Africa receives heavy rainfall. They are in Central and Western Africa. They have dense forest due to the heavy rainfall and warm climate. So here dense forests are we are able to see dense forest in this area because everyday rain is falling. Okay, na? They have dense forest due to heavy rainfall and warm climate. Climate is very warm because this zone located in temperate. Okay, na? Not temperate, tropical. Remember that one. If you go above the tropical zone, then temperate zone will come. This zone is tropical zone. It's very hot zone. Regions with moderate and scanty rainfall. Up to now, so we discussed about the region which receives heavy rainfall. Now we are going to discuss about the region which receives moderate rainfall. Okay, na? It surrounds the zone of heavy rainfall. This is heavy rainfall. So this is moderate rainfall zone. The area which is near to the heavy rainfall zone, that is moderate rainfall zone. This is moderate rainfall zone. Okay, na? It surrounds the zone of heavy rainfall. In the region of moderate rainfall, it rains only in the summer, whereas it rains throughout the year in the equatorial regions. In the equatorial regions, everyday rain is falling, but here, so only summer time rain is falling. Understood, I think so. Okay, na? If you go equatorial regions, every day rain is falling. Throughout the year, rain is falling. But so if you go the places which are near to the equatorial zone, there in the summers only rainfall is occurring. Okay, na? Then due to the moderate rainfall, tall grass grow in this region. Okay, na? In this region, so that you are not able to identify even elephants. Okay, now such a tall grass is growing in that particular area. These grasslands is called as savannas. We are able to identify n number of wildlife in savannas. Famous for wildlife. Which one? Savannas. Where savannas are existed near to the equatorial zone. Adjacent to equatorial zone, we are able to identify the savannas. Okay, now different kinds of wild animals inhabited in this region. Living in this region. Inhabited means living. Okay, so a very large part of Africa extremely arid and dry. What is that? We don't know the term arid and dry. Arid conditions means so it is not possibility to receive rainfall. If you see Africa, this part, this area, especially this is west and this is north. So this area totally covered by Sahara Desert. This area totally covered by Kalahari Desert. So if you see Sahara Desert area, Kalahari Desert area, then arid conditions are prevailed, dry conditions are prevailed. There is no possibility of rain. Sometimes very little rainfall registering, okay, na, in these areas, where in Sahara Desert area and Kalahari Desert area. So that we can say this area is very dry. So that there is no possibility for vegetation. Okay, now we are able to identify very little vegetation. Okay, now that means so here and there we are able to observe little trees. Very few trees we are able to see where in dry areas. Undulating sandy crops are common in this area. Undulating sandy crops means if you go to the desert area, then we are able to see such a formations of sand. Isn't it or not? If you climb, then people are downing it by using the camels. This is undulating sandy crops. These undulating sandy crops are common in where this dry area. Okay, that means a deserted area. Total area is deserted. You are not able to find any kind of trees, lime date. So such kind of trees we are able to find. Okay, na? Then so different kinds of wild animals inhabited in this region. Which region? Savanna region. A very large part of Africa, extremely arid, where the rainfall is scanty, very low. Scanty means or there is no rainfall at several years. There is no possibility to receive rains for several years in this region. We are talking about Sahara Desert area and Kalahari Desert area. Different types of climatic conditions are prevailed in Africa. Isn't it or not? So why? Because three lines passes through Africa. Which lines? Middle equatorial line passes. So above that one, Tropic of Cancer line passes. Then below, Tropic of Capricorn line passes. Okay, na? So here tropical zone is there. In the tropical zone area, then hot conditions are prevailed. So in the equatorial region, especially which is existed in the especially northwestern part of Africa, there every day rain is falling continuously throughout the year. Continuously rain is falling. That's why here dense forest is existed. So the area which is adjacent to dense forest area, there moderate rains are falling. There we are able to observe savannas. So tall grasslands are called as savannas. This is inhabited by many animals. Then if you go furtherly, then a dry area will come. Then we are not able to see any kind of plants or animals in that region. Which region? Dry region, which is existed in Sahara and Kalahari Desert area. Okay, na? This climate topic is very important. Okay, now once again you go through your textbook. In your textbook, if you open your textbook, clearly given, I will show you. So see your textbook. Here, equator, middle of Africa, equator passes. Okay, now see this one, equator. This is Tropic of Cancer, this is Tropic of Capricorn. 3 lines passes through Africa. Then if you turn the page, open page number 58. See, this blue color indicates high rainfall. This is high rainfall area. So green color indicating medium rainfall area. Green color indicating medium rainfall area. This is Sahara desert area, this is Kalahari desert area, so that automatically low rainfall we are able to see. These areas identify by, okay na, then point out by different colors. Blue color indicates high rainfall, green color indicated by medium rainfall, and this brown color then shown by low rainfall. Okay, now once again observe. Then if you come down, then another picture given, equatorial forest. Then if you see these trees shown, okay, now indicating equatorial forest. Then broad leaved trees and grass, so adjacent to this area we are able to find. Then savannas, green, green, this is savanna, large area covered by savannas. Large area covered by savannas. Then soft grass high plateau. This is a soft grass high plateau area. Then mountainous vegetation. This is mountainous vegetation. Okay, na? Mountainous vegetation, desert vegetation. Yellow color indicates desert vegetation. Understood, I think so. So once you go through these images, you are able to understand very clearly regarding climate of Africa. You compare this climate of Africa with the climate of India. Okay, na? Do you understand? Thank you.